So, a very warm welcome to everyone to the eighth session with us. I'm Radhika. I'm the co-founder of Manta Global Foundation for Mental Health, and we are doing a series of workshop on mental wellness for World Mental Health Day, and we have called it as "Break the Silence, क्योंकि बात करना जरूरी है." We've been doing workshops now on mental wellness, and we've talked about children, teenagers, parenting. We've talked about mental health among elderly. And yesterday we talked about the most important thing right now, which is the community mental health. And today we will be talking about a very nice topic, a very fun topic, which is art therapy for children. And as we all know, art is one of the most powerful vehicle through which we can express ourselves beautifully without using our words or just using those words to express our emotions. So to do that, we welcome Ms. Payal. Ma'am, we are so glad to have you today. She's a licensed clinical psychologist and a consultant at Cairo Psychological Wellness Center. I've spoken to ma'am a few times, and she's very warm, she's very nice, and very empathetic person, an amazing psychologist to talk to. So we are so glad to have you today, ma'am. I'm so happy that you are joining us and you want to share your experience with us. Just a brief introduction, a very official introduction from Ms. Payal Chokar. She is a trained clinical psychologist from IBHAS, New Delhi. She has been actively involved in psychological counseling and support to clients who find it difficult to cope with various issues with mental health for about 8 years now. She has worked with renowned institutes like Center of Excellence in Mental Health, PGINR, RML Hospital, New Delhi, Apollo Hospital, Sarita Vihar, OP Jindal Global University, and various other private setups. She, as a trainer, has worked in Jindal Institute of Behavioral Science for providing various mental health awareness programs, teacher training programs, outreach programs for principals and teachers of eminent schools like DPS, DAV, Mayo College, etc., all over India. These programs have received very well media coverage as well in these cities and appreciated across the nation. She has been a prominent faculty in a certificate program on leadership management and communication skills for officers of Central Tibetan Administration and a 5-day certificate program on leadership development, stress management, and performance enhancement for the officers of Comptroller and Auditor General of India, held in July 2016. So, and of course, she has been trained and she's worked with various types of therapies, including CBT, exposure, exposure and response prevention, MET, play therapy, family therapy, and so on. So we are glad and we are so happy to have you on board today, ma'am. And we will have an insightful and fun session, seeing a lot of colors around you and some white papers. So hopefully we'll have a great time today, ma'am. So please introduce and start with the session on art therapy. And also the platform is open on the chat box for people to share their questions. We will be taking up those questions at the end of the session. Then.
Thank you, Radhika. Thank you so much. It has been, I think, the way you have introduced me, I really had to think that, okay, these are so-called my achievements, and I guess I'm doing great in the field so far. Thank you so much for this warm welcome. Okay, so I have my colors and sheet ready, and as Radhika said, that art therapy, it's little new, you know. Not many people are aware about art therapy, and usually people confuse it with, interpreting drawings. That is what they say. या कई बार ऐसे वो सवाल करते हैं आपसे कि क्या हम drawing करेंगे और आप उसको interpret करोगे? Is it that simple? So I would say no. Art therapy has its own system. It has structure. It has its own standard ways.
but yet it is very different from other talk therapies. For example, art therapy, it is based upon your intuitive mind. We are not using our logical mind. We are not using the analytical abilities that we have. We are not given a problem here which we need to solve. So before I really begin with, some theoretical part about what art therapy is about and how it is different, where can we use it, let's start with some activity. Okay. So guys, are we all ready? So I want already, Radhika, so I think I can see you. I can't see the rest others.
Yes.
Yeah.
So unmute and maybe switch on videos for others, whoever are comfortable to come, and we can begin.
Okay, that's fine. You can probably just tell me in case you can see the rest others if we are ready. All right. So I need you to have one sheet of paper, blank paper, right? And then some colors around you. All right. Okay. So I want you to now first relax yourself. Okay. Consciously make efforts to cut yourself from all the thoughts which come to your mind right now. Take a minute and take a deep breath and relax. Inhale and exhale. Make a conscious attempt to cut yourself out from the world around you. All the worries, all the thoughts, everything listed on the to-do list today, just keep it aside for a while and think about yourself. Think about the emotions flooding in your mind, flowing in your body right now. Think about those different emotions. Just focus on how you're feeling within yourself. Try to detach yourself from different thoughts. Just merely focus on the emotions. All right. So when we are done with this, I want you to draw a huge circle on this sheet of paper. Okay? So you can pick any color. So I'm picking up this purple and let's draw this huge circle. So something like this, Radhika. Show me yours. Draw a huge circle like this.
Just speaking out my colors.
Yeah, take your time. This is the best thing about art therapy. Okay, we have all the time in the world. We are not boarding any train. We are not in any rush. So, Radhika, I just need one thing. How can I see the other participants?
So everyone, you all are welcome to start your video. We would really appreciate you to be actively participant today.
Okay, so people, those who are not comfortable, it's completely okay, I understand. But those who can, we would really appreciate, because, it's about expression. So let's express. Okay, so I believe all have drawn this circle. Radhika, show me yours. All right, great.
Not that great, but going with it.
Good. So I will be, because Radhika is moderating, so I can see Radhika and I'll be, Radhika, you can see others, so that's
Ma'am,
okay.
you can probably do a speaker view where you will get those, you'll get others on board then. You'll be able
Let
to.
me see, what is it?
Gallery
Or
view.
you can just, if you're using your phone, then just swipe, you'll be able to.
Yes, so I can see one more here. Yes, hi.
Yes,
Yes, I
Divya from Mantra today.
Okay, great. Great, great. I think this would be good. Fine. Okay. So now the emotion which you just felt right now, okay, just try to fill your emotions inside this using various colors. Okay. There is nothing structured here. Just go with the flow. You have to fill this circle with your emotions. Use different colors. Colors which you think would be appropriate to just express the emotions which you just felt. Hi, Shweta Sharma. We welcome you, ma'am, here.
Have a founder today.
Hi, good morning. I'm so sorry I stuck at JNU. Sorry for late joining, but all
Ma'am, where is your paper? We are drawing.
है मेरे पास भी है.
All right, okay, yes, so ma'am, yes. So we have just started. We have just started with this activity. So we want you to first take 2 minutes to relax and rest can continue, please. So just take 2 minutes to relax. Cut yourself out from the world. Do not think about anything. You have to consciously cut yourself from all the thoughts. I know you're busy. I know, you have so many things to do in the list. Try to cut those thoughts consciously and just pay focus on the emotion that you're feeling right now. Focus on the emotions which you're feeling right now.
So, ma'am, we fill the circle anyhow.
Come again, Shweta.
Divya, I think. Divya is saying something.
Yes, Divya, please.
Yes, ma'am. I'm asking. So we fill the circle anyhow. There's
Yes.
no shape inside the circle, just anyhow.
Yes, exactly. So what we need to do is, whether you can start with this, take a sheet of paper, draw a huge circle, okay? Now use different colors to fill this circle, and the circle would signify, it would reflect the emotions which you just felt. So when we are doing this activity, I would also want to say here that this circle represents a safe place. So just imagine that it's a circle of your emotion and the emotions are safe inside this. So you can express your emotions safely without any doubt or any thought of being judged. It's not an art competition. People, those who do not know even how to draw, can do this so easily. Express yourself fully, knowing that it's your safe space.
So those who have joined us through Facebook Live, you can use this time and probably send us your photos on the comment section, and we'd love to see those too.
Okay, so are we like closer to filling the circle?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Is it okay if we proceed a little ahead? or we need some time? Okay, let's take another 2-3 minutes more. Just remember, it's an expression of all the emotions going inside within you, but within a safe space. The circle represents the safe space where your emotions are completely safe. Let go of all the inhibition. Use colors which you love to. Okay, so you can complete this later on. Let's understand through this activity that what is that we are trying to do here. Okay, so this is something which I did in the morning itself. Okay, if people are comfortable, they can show, something which they've made. Oh, great. They were just a little up, please. Great, great, great. So you've used colors yellow, orange.
So I've used yellow, orange, blue, purple, and black.
Brilliant. So Radhika, how your the circle of emotion look like? Can we have a look at it?
So mine is filled with flowers.
Okay, great. So it's all flowers, right?
Yes. I mean, that's something that I was keeping in all my notebooks. There'll be always some of the other flowers in the corner. So that's what came to my mind right now.
Great. And Shweta, can we have a look at your circle of emotions? Great. So you
I have
chose.
only one color. Yeah, I have only one color. So I choose like stars, some heart, flying hearts actually.
Okay, that's great. Okay, that's amazing. It's wonderful. Okay, so who would want to start first? If I want to, just ask a little. Can we start with you, Divya?
Sure, ma'am.
Will you be okay to share your emotions with us today?
Yes, ma'am.
Great, thank you so much. And I so appreciate because people really do not really do it, that too on a very open platform. So thank you, and I appreciate that. So, Divya, how do you think, this circle explains your emotions? Can you help us? Can you just show the circle and help us that how did you picturize this?
So I did not exactly picturize what I am going to make. I just picked the colors for different emotions, and I think I don't even know why I picked purple. Maybe because I just liked purple. So yellow is for happy because at the moment I am happy.
Okay,
Orange is for excited.
okay.
I am excited for some future prospects,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm working on it, so it's all good for that area. And we are also having another session today, so I was excited about art therapy also. Then blue, I think, is for me. Blue stands for peace always. So whenever I'm feeling calm or whenever I see blue or white color, that is very peaceful for me. I just don't know, it just automatically means all is quiet.
All right.
So and black is for fear because somewhere at the back of my mind there is uh, always fear regarding something when I'm trying to try something new. So it's not about whether I will get it right or not. It's just whether I will be able to give my best or not.
Right.
So I think that's about it. And purple because it's my favorite.
Great, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would want to ask you one thing here, Divya.
Yes, ma'am.
When you were actually, when you were drawing this circle and when you're filling this with colors, so क्या आप अपने इन emotions पर actually में focus कर रहे थे? So you have expressed one, two, three, four, almost 4, 5 emotions here. Happy, excited, peace, fear, right?
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
doing this? Were you comfortable expressing these emotions? Were you really even aware that, these are the emotions I want to represent, or it just happened?
It just came out. I started with two, and then I thought, why not? Like, if I am expressing, then why not express all that I'm feeling right now? So I went with black as well. And when I was actually coloring, so it was more like focus was on coloring.
Focus was on
Yeah.
coloring. Okay, all right. So even when you were expressing an emotion which is not very, we would say probably a negative emotion, fear for that matter. But even when you were expressing negative emotion, you were still focused on coloring than feeling the emotion,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So you were expressing fear without actually being fearful about anything, correct?
It was more like 20/80. So 20% I was feeling it, but 80% my focus was on coloring.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, great. So, Radhika, let's switch on to you, or is there anybody else who want to, go ahead?
I think
Anyone?
we would request to other participants if they want to show and they want to have a clear projection about what they draw. We would really appreciate.
Hello, ma'am.
Anyone else?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Jyoti. Welcome.
Ma'am, I joined late, so I draw in a very haphazard manner. Can I show my picture?
Yeah, of course. Please go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am.
Who is this? This is?
Ma'am, this is my picture.
Please come again.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. This is
Hi.
Jyoti Kamble, clinical psychologist from Bhopal.
Hi, Jyoti. Hi, we welcome you here on
Yes.
behalf of Mansa. Jyoti, I can't see you. Can you please turn on your video?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I'm showing again.
You can probably swipe and be able to see.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
let
it's visible now. Visible now.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Clearly visible?
Yes, Jyoti, yes. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Looks very bright and colorful. Yes.
Okay.
So, Jyoti, can you please, try a little to explain? I don't know, I have just again lost video. I will have to keep swiping, I believe that. Where is it?
Okay.
Yes. Now I can. Okay, Jyoti, so would you like to, express yourself, help us explain that what is there in this circle of emotion? Yes, Jyoti, can you hear me?
Jyoti,
I
you're
think there
not
is some.
audible. We can see you, but you're not audible.
I think she is now. Jyoti, try this once
Try
again.
again.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, we can now hear you. Yes, please.
Yeah. Ma'am, I just draw in a very haphazard manner. I don't know how much I draw well. I like to draw stars. Like if you see my drawing, I like to start stars and circles and in a zigzag manner.
Can we have
I
a
love
look?
to be in pink color and yellow color.
Can we
And
just have it, Jyoti? Can you just show your picture and then you explain it to us? we will be able to, all the participants present will be able to relate and understand.
Okay, should I share or click a picture of my drawing?
You can just show it. Just you can show it. Probably you can just, pick it up like this and try.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yes, I think it's more visible to all of us. Yes. Now can you explain, Jyoti? We'll be able to understand better.
Yes, ma'am. I like pink and yellow color the most, and
Okay.
I love to draw the stars
Okay.
here. So
Mhm.
when I make my notes also for my students, so I love to draw stars on different colors. Like here I use pink color. I
Mm,
love to draw pink color of star and blue color of star.
mm.
And here I scribble something because in my mind there are lots of things that I want to do this, I want to do this. On that emotion, I just draw the zigzag line. And I think when I'm blank, so here I scribble gray color of shades. And in the when I use this black color and red color of circle, which is I think halfway. Uh, I think at that time I'm in hurry. If I if I
Oh, okay. I believe we've lost Jyoti in between.
To be some technical issue.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So,
circles are at this time when I
yeah.
pink color. That's it, ma'am. Ma'am, you want to add anything about my picture or you want to interpret anything?
No. So, thank you so much, Jyoti, and thank you, Divya. Very brave enough to express it on a very open platform. Thank you so much. Okay. See, now let's understand. This is something which I drew in the morning. Okay. So we have green, we have yellow, blue, red. There's something in between the core. There's something, right? Let's understand from this. One, we all could draw something or the other. Okay? Like Jyoti just said, she was little skeptical about that whether I'll be able to draw or not. Okay? So Jyoti, ये कोई art competition नहीं है. It doesn't really matter that a person who is going through art therapy need a good drawing. No, it doesn't really matter. Art kaisi bhi ho, it's not an art competition. Nobody is judging you. So what it is, the first step here that we have learned from art therapy is, it is about expressing yourself without this fear of whether I'm good in arts, what the other person gonna do. Okay. The second thing, we detach ourselves from the emotion that we are feeling and focus on the activity that we are doing. I think this is what Divya said, कि हम अगर कुछ fear, anxiety, or we are experiencing some negative emotions, then also for that moment when we are engaged doing this activity, we cut ourselves away from that emotion. And that is where we can understand, ki, okay, this is my emotion without getting threatened, about it. Okay. So this is the ultimate goal of art therapy. Okay. Now, there was something which, I think Divya as well as Jyoti said that I like this color. This is my favorite color. Purple, pink, yellow. I like stars. I think Radhika drew these flowers, and even I did. There are some flowers, though you can't see them right now. So, subconscious इस तरीके से अपने इमोशंस को एक्सप्रेस कर लेता है during this activity that even we are not aware that how significant this information can be. Okay, we are not utilizing this session or webinar to interpret everybody's drawing or their emotions right now. It is just the way to show you that it's a very important and significant tool. It can tell so many things about people, right? But provided you are trained to do so. Okay, people, for example, she said, it was, one of her clients, she said, I used orange because for me it signifies excitement, right? So I believe we all can agree that these bright colors, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, pink, I believe there'll be a lot of pink lovers here. Pink, red, all right. Yes, the colors, they do signify. So these bright colors, they have so much energy. They emit happiness, happiness, joy, elation, excitement, even hyperactivity. But it still holds significant meaning, which is completely subjective to an individual. For example, like when I drew here my yellow color, okay, for me, yellow was being overactive, right? When I used orange, there was something that, there's this soft feeling inside me. Probably I cannot even, I cannot even verbalize what it is. But so there are different colors, different meanings, और ये जानने के लिए, we need a trained therapist जो अपने standard tools लेके definitely नहीं बैठेंगे, but एक systematic way में they would go about analyzing, okay, that what have you really drawn, what it signifies, what it means to you, right? So what it means to you is very important in art therapy. Anything which any one of you want to ask me about this exercise? Anything to begin with?
So ma'am, we had one question that can like art therapy be used with in mental disorders? Since we are talking about mental health, mental illness, so
Yes.
can it be used for mental disorders?
Very well. Yes, Radhika. So how can we use this? Mental disorders like anxiety, depression, right? In kids with autism, conduct, ADHD, and various other issues, right? Let me explain the rationale why. When we are doing any form of art, when we are expressing, I would want to know how many of you agree with the fact that it helps release emotions. The word here to focus is release. I would want to really, have some feedback about this. जब हम ये कर रहे थे activity, when we were focused doing this, क्या हम कुछ release कर पा रहे थे? We were distracted in a healthier manner, yes?
Where my participants, they are comfortable, you can unmute yourself and please share your feedback.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I can. They can text me. Divya says yes. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I'm agree with you that
Yes.
while drawing, I'm releasing my emotion in
Right.
a good manner, and I feel very good.
Brilliant, Jyoti. So when we say the release of emotions, right, we all can agree that in anxiety, depression, there are a lot of pent-up emotions down there. And especially with kids, they are not even aware of these emotions. These kids with conduct, kids with ADHD, they're not even aware what's going inside them. It's a huge, turmoil of emotions. It's a huge packet of emotions, right? That's why in these disorders, the release of pent-up emotions can be beautifully done through art therapy. And please, I would request one thing, that this is just the basic, or not even the basic, it was just an iota of something that I tried doing and explaining how we can do it, right? But there are various techniques, approaches, depending upon how do you want to use it, for whom. So it has to be completely tailor-made, right? So yes, Radhika, to sum up your question, in disorders where, especially, I might not use this word, but just to make it more understandable, the neurotic disorders, not the psychosis, the art therapy can be done, right, at a stage, say mild, moderate level of, right? But again, that has to be tailor-made and very subjective, which can be decided by the therapist, which approach to follow.
Thank you. And since you were talking about children with autism spectrum, so we have children with special needs. So how does art therapy help in building their self-esteem or self-awareness, or even a way of expression, because a lot of them have communication issues. So how would art therapy help in that?
Right. Okay. So let's I would want to ask one question. Rather, let's introspect this about ourselves. Okay. When I and all of us, let's think of something which I don't have. Let's think of a skill which I don't have, and yet I'm asked to perform. For some of them it could be art. कभी नहीं किया है और आज मैंने बोला कि बनाइए, draw कीजिए. I'm sure there must be some apprehensions about being judged. There must be this feeling of कि यार मुझे तो आता ही नहीं है, I can't do it, I don't know how to do it, right? तो वहां पे आपका confidence बढ़ जाएगा या घट जाएगा?
एक सेंस ऑफ कंपटीशन कहीं ना कहीं आ जाता है से.
Yes. So
मतलब हम अभी देख भी रहे हैं लॉकडाउन के टाइम पे, स्पेशली लाइक व्हेन एवरीवन वाज गेटिंग इनटू सम और द अदर हॉबीज, एंड कि कैसे टाइम पास करना है. तो कभी कोई आर्ट यूज कर रहा है, म्यूजिक कर रहा है, एंड एवरीथिंग इज ऑन सोशल मीडिया. So it became like a sort of a competition rather, actually.
yes, true, Radhika. Just apart from the competition, what I was trying to focus here was जब हमारे अंदर कोई skill absent होती है, or maybe I would say what absent होती है, something we are not aware about, right? Something we have never explored, right? So when in that absence of knowledge, I can say, absence of knowledge about that skill creates a lot of anxiety. And when anxiety is present, I can never perform the task with confidence. And now, when you're talking about kids with special, needs, and differently abled kids, right, or any individual for that matter, imagine they might suffer from cognitive impairment, to fine motor impairment, to different, vision impairment, and speech delay, and so many other, it could be a range of so many other impairments. And when they see others walking, जिसको लिम्प है, जिसको एक फिजिकल डिसेबिलिटी है, और बाकी लोग बड़े नॉर्मली चल रहे हैं, मुझे पता है आई कैन नॉट, राइट? So imagine the amount of, I would say, just imagine the confidence of that individual, right? Being aware that I cannot do this, or maybe I cannot do this for the rest of my life, right? So when the confidence is at toss because of my own disability, I might accept that yes, it is there with me, but I might not be able to express it, right? Here, again, when we know how art therapy works, it can be an immensely powerful tool for people with disability to express something which they might not be able to express anywhere. And especially in a group of, healthy, normal individuals. Because there is subconsciously this fear of being judged, this fear of being, I am lesser than so many others, right? For example, I would also say, काफी सारे NGOs आपने देखा होगा आजकल आता है ना, they कुछ these disabled or different categories, they try to make use of these skills. उसमें लिखा हुआ आता है कि this item is made by a specially enabled kid, right? So they have this ability, and just imagine ki if I create something, right? The kind of happiness it gives me, the kind of achievement, this, yes, I never knew it was there in me and I could do something. So this form of therapy actually becomes a tool for empowering somebody, right? I understand I can't write, I understand I can't like read or so many other things, right? Or various aspects. But I never knew that I could really fold a paper and turn it into a ship. I never knew I can color and create a this canvas out of it, right? So I believe, truly believe that this is very, underestimated form of therapy, which I believe can be used more frequently with expertise because it is immensely helpful.
Yeah, right, ma'am. Exactly. So somewhere we get to know about ourselves also. So that's where we find our confidence.
Yes.
So, ma'am, you're talking about expertise in art therapy. So, what kind of experts are there in art therapy? Is it done by counselors? Is it done by clinical psychologists? You can help people to understand it better because there are a lot of certification courses which come across. So,
Yes.
clearer perspective about it to help people understand more.
Right. So just to keep this very short and brief and not to confuse all of you present here, there are various courses, diplomas, degree, which I also come across, workshops, there's that, art therapy. See, learning the technique and then practicing it is very different. I might know that there are, 4 or 5 techniques to be followed, but unless and until I, I have that experience of it, I have that training, right? I will not be able to justify this therapy. All right. So I would say that there are now claimed art therapists which are doing these workshops and giving trainings and everything. So I think better to approach these specialized professionals for their help and understanding about this therapy more, because generally a counselor or even a clinical psychologist, because we've been trained in a different way, right? We've been trained to see certain things. We are more focused with diagnosing, assessing, and this and that. But the training these people get, the art therapist, is very different from what we get, right? So be very particular about where to take these trainings from. Be assured that whosoever is training you has to be a certified art therapist, right? So this is something I want to be very clear about.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving us the right information. We have a question in the chat box by Jyoti. She's asked that any time for the art therapy session, and how many sessions will a client need to attend? Would need to attend that.
Radhika, come again. So how many sessions are required?
The first question is any time limit for the art therapy session, and second, how many sessions will a client require to attend, would need to attend?
Okay, so just to answer this question, again, art therapy, because I would want to comment upon this, art therapy is not that gives you a time bound thing, because जहां आप time bound कर दोगे वहां पे आपका mind जो है pressure में आ जाएगा. there'll be a competition कि मुझे आधे घंटे में ये फटाफट से खत्म करना है. We did this activity a little, rather in speed. Otherwise, like I mentioned earlier, that it is a very slow process. It's a very dynamic process. This is a process where you will have to give that safe space to the client rather than telling him jaldi kijiye, time limit hai aapka 1 घंटे का. You're with this, rather than setting it the prerequisite that we have an hour session in which we are going to do this therapy and I'm going to ask you to do it and you have to complete it within an hour, that will automatically create that pressure that I have to now compete and produce something within an hour, right? So the number of sessions or time period can never be the prerequisite for art therapy, because here because the role of art therapy is to release the expressions, not to block them by creating any sort of a requisite. I hope I have answered it for, was it Divya? The question?
Was from Jyoti, and I hope I think
Yeah.
you've answered exactly what you're looking for.
Okay.
Anyone else who wants to ask any questions, the house is open. You can unmute yourselves and share your questions directly, or you can put them across in the chat box and you can ask ma'am. Divya, any questions on the live?
I'll just check.
So Radhika, because I'm on my mobile, I can just see 2-3 windows. I can't keep swiping. So in case there is anybody, just address and I'll,
Sure.
give a feedback on it. Yeah.
So everyone can unmute yourself and ask your questions directly, or you can put it across in the chat room and we'll read it out.
There are no questions on Facebook.
Okay.
All right, maybe we can, we can entertain the questions over Facebook, and then we can, then we can comment and give the advice later. Let them think. This is very new to them.
So how do we say this is very different from talk therapy that generally is seen with a therapist and a client or a patient? So how would we say it is different that way, and how in terms of the outcome of the therapy?
Okay, so Radhika, this is like as simple as saying it is different from like chatting and talking over the phone and otherwise sitting quietly and engaging yourself into the art. Okay, so it is like, this is as simple as this. So okay, so to make it more specific, see, when we talk about the other therapies, say CBT, take it. So for people, those who don't know what CBT is CBT is cognitive behavior therapy, one of the most leading therapies which usually psychologists do, and for a lay person to understand, it's a talk therapy, okay, where we address the thoughts and behavior and so on and so forth, okay. So talk therapy mein, I also started this, talk therapy mein aap logical mind laga rahe hain, okay. You're trying to focus on the thoughts more, right? Somewhere you're also aware what to say, what not to say, right? And then the analytical ability, the problem solving, and this and that, right? Here it is not the case. This is purely based on creativity, your intuitions. Also, the clients, those who get involved into something like this, for example, jitne bhi participants aaj aapne ye kiya hai, have trust in what you have made. To have this trust is very important because this shows a lot about yourself. This is you somewhere down the line. किसी ने randomly नहीं black उठाया, है ना? आपने चूज किया था ना कि मैं पिंक से फ्लावर बनाऊंगी, ग्रीन से नहीं बनाऊंगी, okay? So subconsciously we have so many things, different schemas about colors, schemes, and so many other things, right? So this is exactly how it is different from talk therapy, that we do not really have to think before we are coloring so much. We do not really have to think making a particular shape. अगर मैं talk therapy में बोलूंगी कि आप स्टार बनाइए, तो सब उसको बड़ा परफेक्टली बनाने में लग जाएंगे. There'll come a point where मेरा स्टार सबसे परफेक्ट होना चाहिए, या कम से कम प्रेजेंटेबल तो होना चाहिए. तो it will automatically put a pressure. Getting my point? So this therapy, this helps understand your own emotions. It helps you release the emotions. It helps you become more aware. I'll give you an example here with kids. What happens when you're not aware about your emotions? Emotional need hoti hai sabki, right? We have desires, need. When we are not aware, we tend to fulfill these needs in a maladaptive way. For what are these maladaptive ways? Manipulation, lying. Why? Because I'm not aware about my emotional needs, right? So when I'm not aware about my emotional needs, I cannot fulfill them my own self in a healthy manner. I cannot ask the other person or others to fulfill these needs for me. Right. So it also, this therapy, unlike talk therapy, helps you understand your emotional needs in a more subtle manner and easy to accept as well as express, and then adapt to a healthy ways of, healthy ways of meeting these needs. Yeah.
Right, ma'am. Thank you. There is a question in the chat box. How can parents take help of art therapy to understand what their child is communicating or trying to say through the art?
Okay. So again, like I said, that this has to be more focused or moderated with the help of art therapist. Okay, क्योंकि interpreting something which my child has drawn, like a mother, it's not easy. मेरे लिए तो ये कि भाई बच्चे ने फूल बना दिया, बहुत अच्छी बात है ना? आज बच्चे ने फूल बना दिया, but उसका वो significance, understanding that now the child can draw a circle, understanding that now he can join 5 circles together to make a flower. Okay, understanding that my child has learned to fill the colors within the shape. Okay, so all this requires it requires that moderator between. So yes, I think parents can become more aware and about this new therapy and how wonderfully it works with kids. And then again, with the help of a therapist, art therapist, they can further proceed on whatever the concerns are.
Ma'am, you've answered the question right on point. Any other questions anyone wishes to ask or share their feedback? Divya, any questions on Facebook?
See. Okay, I want to ask all of you one question so that I know that you guys have understood this. Okay, जब आप drawing कर रहे थे, ठीक है, कितने लोग एंजाइटी फील कर रहे थे और कितने लोग रिलैक्स्ड थे? You can give me on the chat box.
We're waiting. I hope everyone shares. I felt relaxed.
You felt relaxed?
I felt relaxed.
Okay.
Jyoti ma'am and Divya, if you can share because you've been quite vocal. how you felt during
So
drawing.
why I'm asking this question, for you to understand any form of art, music, dance, after completing, I feel relaxed. Okay, that's great, Jyoti. Thank you. ये जो ये art, let's talk about the form of art, just what art is. This helps you relax. Why do we need any other activity to relax yourself? Why can't we just sit and draw something? You know, people have really forgotten that ये भी एक तरीका है relax करने का. You don't really need to sit for a meditation and then, play music or focus on your breathing and everything. You can actually choose to draw, express yourself. This is very therapeutic. So very quickly, just I specifically didn't want to make the webinar, theoretically loaded, because you will find so many articles and videos about art therapy. But just for people to understand, art therapy say up assessment. You can assess a lot about individual. Okay, you can also understand their emotional needs. This can be used as a tool for relaxation, very therapeutic. It can also help you understand your moods and affect. So these 4 or 5 modalities can be really meaningful. Okay, so when I said that, just to enjoy, just to relax, right? You can just draw. I want to promote art form as a form of relaxation. Okay, a particular technique here. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the name, which I usually tend to give my clients specifically suffering from anxiety. Why? Because it instantly, works as a source of distraction. कि हमने उनको उनके thoughts से हटा दिया और वहां involve कर दिया the thing which they're enjoying, maybe exploring, right? So yes, so all the participants try doing this more so that you can feel released and relaxed in a very new manner. Maybe one day you will explore an artist inside you.
Of course. Sometimes does art therapy become very result oriented, and like it sometimes does, like as you were saying it, आपने पहले भी अभी पूछा कि how did you feel when you were going to draw, कि एक बार अंदर से एक परफॉर्मेंस प्रेशर का कहीं ना कहीं आने लग जाता है कि ओके मुझे अभी ये करना है, लाइक वी टॉक अबाउट कंपटीशन आल्सो, एक वो अंदर से एक फीलिंग आने लग जाती है. So does it become very result oriented and cause that type of performance pressure also?
So Radhika, I would say here that it all depends upon the rapport. It is all depends upon the approach therapist is taking, because because it's a very new form of therapy now in India, right? So people are so skeptical about it. कि क्या कराएंगे, है ना? ड्राइंग कराएंगे, किसको दिखाएंगे कि कितना गंदा ड्राइंग किया है इसमें, all those doubts. But I would still say कि it is actually the manner at which the therapist guides it. Tabhi so the instructions has to be very simple, clear, and you have to reassure the client that it is the safe space that we are trying to create. Okay, no one is judging you. Specifically, this form of therapy is not about being right or being wrong. It can never be, right? And then very slowly at the client's pace, when he wants to talk about it. I might have drawn something here. मैं आपको, I can talk about this, I can talk about yellow, blue, green, but I'm specifically not talking about, this black area. I'm not talking about why my colors are spilling into different areas, right? Here, the therapist has to be very patient and understand. So here the role of rapport and being patient from the from the side of an art therapist becomes very important. अभी किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था ना कि can we time bound it?
Right, right.
So अगर आपका therapist का approach ही time bound होगा, automatically the client will come under social pressure. और या फिर आपने उसको let's assume कि आपने ऐसे आप मेरे को client ने दिया and I am like that sort of an expression or ki okay something. Sometimes people draw they can draw anything, right? But you have to kind of conceive your judgments. You have to check upon your preconceived notions before you actually start working with your
Right.
client.
Right. Our non-verbal gestures, हमारे जो expressions आ जाते हैं देखते,
Yes.
बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता है, and that can block the client's
Safety.
right.
Yeah.
वो rapport वहीं खत्म होने लग जाता है. That's where the training, like you said, comes in. That's
Yes.
where it becomes very important कि हम trained person के पास जाएं जो इन सब चीजों का ध्यान रखते हुए client की मदद के लिए वहां जाएं, and not the other way around.
Yes, correctly. Rather than making a person feel that it was the worst thing I ever did, right? And this person, made me do this just to make a fun out of me.
Right. Especially मतलब clients जिनको anxiety issues होते हैं, they tend to have a lot of उनको reassurance बहुत चाहिए होता है कि जब से बनाया है, what will she or he be thinking कि मैंने ऐसे क्यों बनाया. So that's where that training does come a lot.
Correct, correct.
Thank you for sharing. Any other questions? I think then we can just wrap up the session. I think, ma'am, your session was very informative, very fun actually. क्योंकि हमने बहुत दिनों बाद ऐसा एक सेशन किया जिसमें हमने कुछ मतलब बात नहीं किया है, कुछ किया भी, तो बड़ा मजा आया था स्टार्टिंग में ही. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us and talking to us about art therapy. Not just for children, but for anyone. It's for all age groups. And thank you for sharing about how it is different from all other types of therapy and how कितना जरूरी है एक ट्रेन पर्सन के पास जाएं ताकि हम अपने इमोशंस को अच्छी तरीके से चैनल कर सकें और समझ सकें उस चीज को और उससे हम अपने आप को भी जान सकें और प्रॉब्ली हमारी एंजाइटीज या हमारे इमोशंस को अच्छी तरीके से हम कोप अप कर सकते हैं. थैंक यू वंस अगेन मैम फॉर जॉइनिंग अस एंड गिविंग योर इंसाइटफुल इंफॉर्मेशन टू अस. And thank you everyone else also to join us for these series of workshops. I hope आज का session आप लोगों को अच्छा लगा and you got a lot of information. We have a few feedbacks in our chat section as well. Very good session. Session was very informative. Thank you, ma'am, once again, and thank you from the entire team of Mansa. Please check out our videos on Facebook, and we will be posting this video on YouTube as well. And tomorrow, as tomorrow is World Mental Health Day, we'll be celebrating it with 2 sessions. One on single parenting and consequences of mental health in children during the COVID-19 lockdown by Dr. Biswajit Dey at 1:30 p.m. And the second one would be by Satya ma'am from RML Hospital on men's mental health. And also we would love to have you tomorrow to join us as well, ma'am, as Mansa is celebrating 2 years of its initiation. So we want everyone to join us tomorrow. It's a big day and our entire team would be there for all the sessions and hope we all will be able to carry forward community mental health more ahead. Thank you everyone for joining. And thank you for
you so much. Thank you so much. And I just want to thank all of you for participating and congratulate Mansa for completing 2 years. You're doing a great job. And I hope, I hope to do more such videos with Mansa. And thank you so much for being patient with me today. Thank you. So guys, enjoy and keep creating.